Hey everybody, this is Steve 87th here, bringing you another mail call.
Hey everybody, it's Steve 87th here, and I have a different type of mail call for you guys today. It is 187th, and it does go on a layout, but it's not a train. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got two rather large scale boxes here. So, you guys can take a second or two to guess while I'm moving these things out of the way. But to let you know, these boxes are 34 inches long. So it's not track. Okay? Let's see what it is that we possibly have in here. And I got the only knife that I have that doesn't have a knife blade in it. All right, so now that I've gotten rid of the knife that doesn't have a knife blade in it, let's go back to old-fashioned scissors. All righty, so let's see what's in this box. So both of these purchases were off of eBay. So we'll see how this works out. Hopefully, if they're a good recommendation, I'll let you guys know. If not, I'll let you guys know. So, let us see. We have packing from the bottom. Okay, so this is kind of the way that I thought it was going to come out. All right, we are going to flip this over so that hopefully it'll all come out in one shot. All right, start demasking everything. Oh, well, alrighty then. Awesome, nice little pieces. So, oh, okay, oh, those came out pretty good. All right, so let's start off with the pieces. Those look kind of different, don't they? So this, I will obviously have to do at another date and time, but let's just start to put this together. Apparently, one of the nice things about this is, if you want to, you can make it even longer. Not sure why I have one that's black. That's going to go like that. This is not bad, as Wilmer would say. The spindles are a little big. So I guess one of the nice things about it being semi-modular is, again, if you wanted to, you could probably ask for more sections. These sections actually come off. Once this is glued together, it is supposed to be able to float. These guys, from what I saw, would go over here. So there's some gluing and some work that needs to be done to these. Yep, that is just going to swing right in front of there. That'll be there. So this is actually a pretty nice size ship. Wow, and it comes with more stuff. This is going to be the mass on the front. We got some ladder details. I'm not exactly sure where those go yet. On your guys' side, you're going to be able to see this a little bit better since I put that on there, but they have life rafts. Oh, come on. Okay. Comes with a freaking lifeboat. Also comes with life rings, a couple of anchors. So we have the life rings all over the boat. It's going to be for that. Imagine that's going to go like that. Oh, and then you have the radars and antennas. So there you have it. So this is a dry cargo freighter. It's about 30 inches long. And like I said, you can see it goes together fairly quickly and easily. The gluing is going to be fun because it is a rather large area. But that's okay. And for my layout, when I finally get it going and all that, this will actually be used to move my dry goods because I have grains and soybeans and things like that that are moved out of the port that I'm going to be building. So it's not overly huge. It's not extremely small, but it gets the point across that you've got some big port operations. Okay, so that's one box. So let's see what comes into the other box. All right, now this one is a little bit different, but pretty much the same concept. So let's get this out of the way. So let's look at what, oh, okay. So he actually did a little bit different on the actual, forecastle this time. So he actually did some more work on this one, did a little bit more painting, some more details in there, which I was looking at the other one. It does need some more details. That looks pretty nice though. He did do some of the radars and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. All right, this one looks like it's either painted or already molded in a color. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. So that one was put together. I mean, that one was separate. This one is put together and painted. Holy cow. This is a big, oh wow, what a nice job. Okay, so you can get these either way. You can get these either unpainted or painted. This one, apparently, we came out to be painted. So again, let's look at some of the details now that I can pick this whole thing up. So you can see here that the ship comes in pieces. Again, it's got the nice detail for it being just over the water line. Might want to just fill in some cracks. You can see here that he put in a little bit of an extra section there. The same here. We've got a different boat slide on it. You normally don't see a propeller on the back. That could probably use some sanding. So, you know, I'm probably going to wind up touching this up a little bit. But if you want fast, quick, I mean, if you look at that, you're not going to see that back end detail that much, right? Unless you're up close to it. So if it's on the back side of the layout, that's pretty nice. The detail on the forecastle, the front of the ship, as you guys may know, is really kind of nice. You could easily make sure that this is all tied up nicely, except that he's kind of not got a lot for the springs back here or over here. Make it a little bit tougher. You'd have to probably drill in a couple of holes along the side so that you could get this roped in. Okay, so let's see what this looks like when you put it here as a total ship. That should probably go up there. So that's pretty nice. And on this particular one, you can see that it's a flat ship. All right. But there's something that you can do with this that makes it really nice. And I'm hoping that this is the right one. So let's see. I'll be right back. Hey, all right. So I'm back. So this is a nice flat decked ship. But there's a couple of things that you could do if you want to. You could put big loads on it. You could cover this up with cars or vehicles. You could make it you could almost make it an oil transport, but he does, I think, have an oiler, which is another thing I wouldn't mind having. And I'd also like to get a ro-ro ship. But one of the things that he actually built this for, which is really kind of cool, and if you decide that maybe you want one or more of these, you could dedicate this to this service. All right, so let's just see something. These are scale trains, 40-foot standard containers. So that's 1, 2, 3, 3 across the deck. And then we can go 1, 2, up forward. So we don't quite get that fourth one in there. That's a little unfortunate. But I think if you wanted to, you might be able to talk to him and get a full length one instead of this half one, and you'd have enough room. Okay? So that is a nice load of cargo, right? So let's see. So that is 9 40-foot containers. So that's 9 40-foot containers. Plus, you can easily put on 20-foot containers up front. So that would give you 3 20-foot containers across there. However, we've all seen container ships. You can actually go easily to 1, 2, that's 3 high. So that is 4 high. Now, because of line of sight, and this guy would want to see the front, you might have to go to 3 down here, or don't worry about it and just do 3 of these. So this would be a total of a 9 stack of 20 footers. And then this would be a total of 9 times 4 is 36. So that would be a 36 container load on a small ship. Or, you know, if you think 4 is too high and you want to go with 3, that's okay as well. 4 would be a little bit more typical. However, there is a little bit of a problem, but there is a solution to this. If you've ever noticed actual cargo ships, if you space these out, there is normally, these racks will normally sit into a bundle, right? So that there would be large beams that come up here that you would actually stick these down into. And there is enough room to be able to put those beams in and space that out correctly. So then you would be looking at a ship that looks kind of like this, right? With some white plastic, you could just, some H-beams would probably be good, or even some L-beams or T-girders could go up here by just putting in a little thing. And I think I'll make one of those in a later video and show you guys what I'm talking about. You can now use this as a container port crane. So Roy, I'm sure you're gonna like this. This is probably gonna be, Roy's probably sitting over there drooling already. Okay, so there you have it. That's pretty cool. We haven't really had or seen this around before. So this guy is on eBay. All right, I will put a link to one of these in the description below. And of course, I took the empty box out of the room to leave the full box in the room. Okay. So anyway, he is actually, I don't get this done wrong, his name is here. which is, what is it? HOScaleships.com. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. But it is, like I said, it is HOScaleships.com. So you can see it took a little bit of time because I'm sure he had to go ahead and print these, but well worth it. Now, at the time that I bought these, both of these ships each cost a little under $100. Okay, they may go up or go down in price. I don't know. These are all 3D printed. They came out pretty nice, I think. I think it's a great cost ratio there. As you can see, this is a nice solid ship. It has some weight to it, which is nice as well. And with just a little bit of a modification, or you could have this as solid stuff. You could bring in generators and things like that. You could use some of the Walters lumber and put lumber stacks on here, right? So this ship can be very versatile, or you can specialize it, which is kind of nice. Okay, he also has a couple of more ships for use too. So that's what I had to offer. I got a couple of brand new ships, one that needs to be put together and painted, the other one that needs some extreme detail. But overall, I'm really satisfied with what I got for the money. Again, you can get it painted, a little bit more money, so you don't have to do as much. And overall, the quality is really, really kind of good. You can do more detailing if you want to. Like I said, I probably will. But overall, I think this is a good buy. And it's something that we've been lacking, really, in the hobby, especially something that can carry containers, because we got like the ore ships and stuff like that. But besides anybody in the Great Lakes area, who else is going to use anything? But this gives you versatile ships. That other one, if you have a grain port, that's going to be great. If you have an ore port, that's going to be great. The other thing that I can use that for is log loads. There's a lot of log loads that go out of the United States on ships. So anything that is granular, you could be bringing cement in as well, and taking it off at the port. Okay, so this is Steve 87th saying I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will put the links in the description to the eBay guy. And you guys can go see for yourself what you'd like and if this is something that might interest you. Okay, so Steve 87 saying have a good day, and I will catch you guys at another time.